Hello everyone, my name is Hitesh and I welcome you all to TradeBrains YouTube channel. Now before moving on, if you are new to this channel, please comment, like and subscribe on our videos, and please don't forget to press the bell notification icon so as when we publish new content, you get notification for the same onto your device. Now through this video, we'll be doing a very interesting research. We'll be researching the sector which is normally not researched too much in the market, and we'll be doing a comparative studies about the companies which are involved or a part of the research. The research I'm talking about is the two-wheeler and three-wheeler segment of the Indian market. We're choosing those companies which are listed in the stock exchange and which are primarily into the business of manufacturing two-wheeler and three-wheeler automobiles. So how do we go about doing that? We just go into the website of portal.tradebrains.in. It is a research portal which has been recently launched by TradeBrains, and it gives you a comparative research about the markets. It has screeners, it has all the required tools which are required for making an informed judgment on investing purpose. And after going into the main website, I will have to decide on the companies which are a part of this two-wheeler and three-wheeler segment and which could be looked as an investing avenue for a long period of time. And how do I go about doing that? I go onto the tab of screener here. Now the screener is very comprehensive. It gives you studies of all the companies which are listed on the stock exchange. You can have a comparative study on the various criteria which you choose for using as an investing avenues. And for this video sake, I'll be using, say, the industry being the two-wheeler and three-wheeler sector. So I go to the automobile and I choose two-wheeler and three-wheeler segment and I run a query for the same. After running query, I've got a list of 6 companies which are a part of this industry. Now, if you look at the top 4 companies which have a market cap of more than 20,000 crores, Bajaj Auto being the leading player, Hero MotoCorp is second in that rank, Eicher Motor is third, and TVS Motors are the fourth. We'll be avoiding Atul Auto and LML for time being because we are looking to invest only in the large cap sector right now. And I would also be not taking Eicher Motors as one place to invest because the main business of Eicher being a two-wheeler motorcycles plus the truck segment. But we are looking to choose only those companies which are primarily in the business of two-wheelers and three-wheelers. So the 3 companies which I'll be using for a comparative study here are Bajaj Auto Limited, second being Hero MotoCorp, and third being TVS Motors Limited. Now the next question which we all must be having in mind is that how do I do a comparative study? Normally nowhere it's available that you can compare the stocks on the same web page of a company website. Normally you have to go to 3 or 4 different tabs and keep switching between tabs to do a comparative study. But through this portal of TradeBrains, we have developed a tool or a page by which you can directly compare the stocks or the number of stocks on the same page. And I'll be showing you a demo for that right now. We just have to go to a tab of compare stocks and we list out the names of stock which you are willing to do a comparative study on. The first one being the Bajaj Auto. That has been the second company which will be doing a comparative study along with Bajaj Auto is Hero Moto, and the third being the TVS Motors. And I click on the tab of compare stocks. Now if you go deep down this page, you see a comparative study of various factors or various parameters which are very important and which are very commonly used for doing an investment research. Now I'll be explaining each and every parameters, and along with that I'll be also explaining the companies which could be used to invest in two-wheeler auto segment. Now the first factor which we all look into mind here is the market cap of the company. What is the total size of the company? What is the market capitalization of the company? In that factor, Bajaj Auto leads both Hero Moto and TVS Motors. Bajaj Auto has a market cap of nearly 86,000 crores. Hero Moto has about 59,000 crores and TVS Motor is about 21,000 crores. So in terms of the factor of market cap, Bajaj Auto leads by a distant margin. So the next factor which we're choosing is the P, that is price to earning ratio. So that ratio is 16.93 for Bajaj Auto, 16.26 is for Hero Moto, and TVS Motor is about 35.47. So in that regard, we could say that TVS Motor is slightly overpriced already, but Bajaj Auto and Hero Moto looks comparatively cheaper in the market, and it could end up being a decent avenue to invest right now. So if you look at those 2 factors of market cap and PE, Bajaj Auto wins in one factor and Hero Moto is winning at another factor. Now the third factor being which we'll be considering here is return on equity, that is ROE, which is highlighted by me here on the screen. That is the return on equity which has been employed in the market. The return on equity for Bajaj Auto is 24.46%, for Hero Moto it's about 27%, and for TVS Motor it's about 17%. So in that factor also Hero Motor leads by leads the other two competitors in the market right now. But there's a very close fight between Bajaj Auto and Hero Moto. So the three factors which we have discussed so far, in those three factors, TVS Motor is lagging behind both Bajaj Auto and Hero Moto so far. Now the next factor which we'll be talking about is the return on capital employed. In that factor, Hero Moto dominates both Bajaj Auto and TVS Motors here. And the next factor which is very important here is the C ratio, that is the current ratio. For Bajaj Auto it's 1.55, for Hero Moto it's 2.08, and for TVS Motor it's 0.72. So we can say that TVS Motor is not doing that well in that sector because it's got more liabilities than current assets in the market. Hero Moto is doing again very well there, and Bajaj Auto is also doing very decently there. Any ratio beyond 1.5 is considered to be very investment friendly, and it could be used as a decent parameter to judge what is the amount of current asset, what is the current liquidity in the company right now. And the next factor which we'll be considering here is the chart factors. These are the four charts which are being used commonly by us to have a understanding of the companies, and even all the major investors in the market use these four factors. Now if you look at the first chart, that is the return on equity. Now if you look at, we normally look at more than numbers, the stability in the graph. If you look at the chart of say Bajaj Moto or TV or Hero Moto, they are giving decent return, and plus they are stabilizing. Even in terms of pandemic also, these companies haven't had too much of an impact on the return equity which has been employed by them. But if you look at TVS Motor as a factor, it was giving a return of about 25% 2018, which has come down to nearly 16 to 17%. So we can say that in that regard, TVS Motor is lagging behind both Bajaj Auto and Hero Moto. And in absolute terms, Hero Moto is leading the chart, and Bajaj Auto is the second factor here. If you look at debt to equity as a factor, both Bajaj Auto and Hero Moto have zero debt in the market. So that's which is why the blue lines and yellow lines are standing at zero. But if you look at TVS Motor here, they were doing okay in the market at 0.4 debt to equity ratio. Anything below 0.5 is considered to be decent. Even right now it's not very high at 0.55, but over the last 2 years the ratio has gone up from 0.4 to 0.55, which is a 40% jump in the ratio itself. So which is a bit of sign of worry for TVS Motors. But Hero Moto and Bajaj Auto are doing very well in that sector. If you look at the EPS, there is the earnings per share. Earnings per share, normally we, or as an investor, would normally want the earnings to go up. You should have an ascending graph. A flat graph or downsloping graph is normally not appreciated by investors. In that regard, Bajaj Auto and Hero Motor are again doing very well in the market. And the graph of TVS Motor has stabilized that to an extent about 13 to 14, which is not so great because the earnings per share has been very stable. But normally you would prefer an ascending graph for earnings per share for a company research. And the next important factor is the net profit margin. This is probably one of the most important factors which are being considered by investors. Again, a stable graph to an ascending graph is normally appreciated here. You can argue that TVS Motor has a very stable graph, but the return is merely 4%. And the recent year it's come down even below 4%. So we would say that the profit which has been generated by TVS Motors is on the very low side. But if you on the other hand look at the graph of Hero Motor and Bajaj Auto, they are on the ascending path, and the returns are normally in double digit. So which is a very healthy sign for those two companies. So if I were to break down to all the discussion which we have had so far right now, the two obvious choices for investing for us becomes Bajaj Auto and Hero Motor Corporation, and both are being large cap companies, and both are also providing or producing innovative products every year in the market. They're adding to the bucket of products which are provided by them, which is normally a sign of growth in the company, which also means that the company is investing in the research and R&D, research and development of the company. Even after that also the earnings have been on the high and the net profit margin is increasing. So the two obvious choice for us to invest right now are Bajaj Auto and Hero Motor Corporation. Now if you go down little more, now if you're on this comparative page, you can see the net profit margin of the company, which has been mentioned by us in the graph also. If you look at the numerical numbers also, the net profit margin for Bajaj is 17%, for Hero Moto is 12.6%, and for TVS is 3.61%. The return on equity factor is highest for Hero Moto. The return asset is very stable for Bajaj Auto and Hero Moto, and TVS Motor is in a single digit on return asset. So it's far behind the race. Even the earnings per share. Now if you look at the EPS of say Hero Motor Corporation, which is 181.89, for Bajaj Auto it's 176, so they're neck and neck in that regard. But the EPS for TVS Motor is very less, that is 12.47. So we can safely say that you can leave behind TVS for now, and you can focus on either investing in Bajaj Auto, Hero Moto. So those are two things which we should be considering while investing in the market. If you look at the short-term ratios also, like the quick ratio, current ratio, interest coverage ratios, the companies like Bajaj Auto and Hero Moto are doing tremendously well. But in that regard also TVS Motor is struggling a bit right now because it has more current liabilities than current assets in the market. Even the asset turnover ratio, inventory turnover ratio, all those factors, these companies are doing very well in the market. That is, I'm talking about Bajaj Auto and the Hero Moto Corporation. Now, by having a look at this comparative study right now, we can safely say that we have maybe two investment avenues which could be looked as an investment place for the long-term investors. That is the Bajaj Auto and the Hero Moto Corporation. We are nowhere recommending you to invest in that. Use your investment judgment and consult your advisor before investing in the market. But according to our research and survey, those are the companies which are investment worthy in the market and which can be looked as an options to invest if you are willing to invest in a two-wheeler and three-wheeler segment of the market. I hope this comparative study gave you a decent idea about how to compare stocks in the market using the portal of TradeBrains. This is a very comprehensive portal right now. I would recommend you to try this or have an investment trial out on this kind of web portal which is produced by us, so you can have an understanding of where to invest, how to invest. It's very easy and comprehensive. If you have any more queries regarding this portal, please put your queries in the comment section. I'll be more than glad to answer it. I thank you for your patient hearing, and I'll again see you next videos about how to invest in the market and more financial knowledge in the market. Thank you so much.